Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. We are going to do the update for Partners in Cream Project Pan, which is created by Steph Lyons and Delyn over at Outward Processing. And these have monthly updates, quarterly refreshes, and you select between 3 and 6 items. I am a little bit over 6 items, but of course a couple will come out and then I may just not like replenish, because I think it looks like a few are going to come out around the same time. And I will make sure that I get back to the 6 items very soon. But let's just go ahead and discuss the items that I have in the project and why I have them in. So the first item is the Milk Hydro Grip primer, right? Grip primer, yeah. Milk Hydro Grip primer. And so last update, we were down here and now we are up here. I don't have a lot left. Oh, just over half, I would say, just over half of the product left. I'm not enjoying this. It has been a long time coming for me to form an opinion on this, and the opinion is it is not for me and I would not repurchase. And the reason I'm saying that is because it is a gripping primer, which is fine. I don't mind gripping primer, but the e.l.f. one is less expensive and I find it a little more gripping. And also, I just don't feel like this does what I really need it to do. It's gripping at first, and then it just sort of feels like there's nothing on my face. Like it sort of like evaporates from underneath. I don't know how to explain, but that's the best way that I can come up with. And I've used it a lot. Like you can see how much I have used of this product. And I just feel like it's not a product I personally enjoy. I need something that's hydrating. I need something that's long lasting. So I will continue to use this, but it's going to take me probably the whole entire project to finish this, because I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not enjoying using it. So I'm going to be using other primers within this one. So yeah, I'm just not loving it. I'm not loving it. But anyways, we're making some decent progress. So let's just go ahead and continue. The next item, oh, my goal is to complete that, by the way. The next item I have is the Stila National Treasure Lip and Cheek Quad. Now, I want to use it only 4 times, and I've only used it still once. Last month, as you guys know, actually I used it twice, pardon me. I used this one. I remember using this one, but this is the one I used first, and then this is the one I used next. So I used it twice. I still have this one and this one to use, so I will try and do those soon. But I mean 4 uses and I haven't grabbed this, and the reason for that is I have so many other cream cheek items in projects that I don't know. I'm not grabbing this, and I only need to use it 2 more times. So this one will roll out next month, I promise. I will for sure work on that. And then the next item I have is the Tower 28 Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm in Dream Hour. It is a blush, a cream blush or a balm blush. And this is fantastic. It's probably one of my very favorites. I really enjoy the consistency. I like the formula. I like the staying power. Everything about this is fantastic, and I'm here for it, and I want more colors, but I'm not buying more because I have also Milani version that are very similar to this, and I have 2 or 3 colors in that. Now I have 2 colors in this, so that's more than enough for me for a very long time. So I'm trying really hard not to buy, but I really wish I would have tried this a lot sooner, and then I would have probably bought all the colors in this range, and I wouldn't have had to try a ton of other brands, because this is really fantastic. So this one is rolling out. I wanted to use it 5 times, and I have used it 5 times. The next one is the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in the shade Magnetize, which is kind of teeny tiny. So basically what I do with this is I add it into my foundation and use it that way to give me a more glowy foundation. You can also use this as a topper, but you can see that the non-reflective part is way too deep for my skin shade, and if I blend that out, it still leaves like a patch where you can see the color. I have nowhere to wipe my finger now. But yeah, you can definitely see the patch of like where it would be on your skin. And so I don't want to have that on my highlight area. I don't want to have like a dark patch of color on my highlight area just for the glow. So I have to add it in with my foundation to give my foundation like a slight luminosity. That's the only way I'm going to use this. And the other shade that I have, I believe, is darker than this. So I'm going to need a few shades lighter for this to work for me in any capacity as just a highlight. But for now, none of those would work for me as just a highlight. So I want to use that one 10 times and I have used it 7. But I'm thinking I'm going to up that to 20 uses. So I'm going to change it from 10 to 20. Because even though I have another liquid highlighter in a project that I want to complete that's huge, this one I think will get good use in the next coming months because I will be deeper as the sun comes out, as summer starts. It's May now, so like I'm trying to get my mindset into like enjoying summer weather and summer colors. So yeah, I'm pumped for that, and that's why I want to keep it in for a little longer. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer in the shade Amber. This is, yeah, just cream bronzer. And I have been enjoying this. I like the shade for my skin tone. It is a little more orangey than I prefer, honestly. But because my hair is orange, my brows, I have a little bit more of an auburn pomade in there now. So sort of bring out the more auburn shade in my hair. It's still dark on top of my natural hair color, but yeah, hopefully you can see it's a little more auburn. So this is kind of working with the whole like ginger theme. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. And I have used that so far 7 times and I want to use it 15. And then the next item is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Foundation in the shade 2W1. And this one I want to use 20 times and I have used it 5. It's a nice foundation. It's not my very favorite, but it is a nice foundation. I do love the way that the bottle looks. It's glass. It's really fancy, nice. I love the like trim here, like the gold trim. I just feel like it looks luxurious and feels luxurious. And the foundation is really lovely, but it's just not my #1 favorite, but it is a really nice foundation. So still have 15 uses to go on that one. Next is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. This was gifted to me from Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. And I want to use this 10 times. And I've used it twice so far. This is by far one of my favorite kinds of formulas for primers. It is hydrating. It has vitamin C in it. And it says banana powdered inspired pigment. So it does give you a little bit of a tint or pigment within the primer. So I don't know that it's giving like coverage, but it's like you can just wear it as a makeup if you're just wanting to throw something on without it being like a tinted moisturizer. It's just like this slightly, it's like even less than a tinted moisturizer, you know what I mean? So let me see if I can, I'll just give you a little swatch so you can see what I'm talking about. So it looks like a little more of a tint in there, but it's not like it's going to come off with color. You can see the yellow there, but it's more of like a luminous color than it would give you like pigmentation. I hope that makes sense. But it is fantastic. I enjoy it. I love the consistency. I love the wear. Everything about this is great, and I would definitely repurchase that. Next is the NYX concealer in the shade Vanilla in Can't Stop Won't Stop, and it's really good. Enjoy this. It's way too bright. This one is way too bright for me. It's like a super light shade, but I use this mostly on the under part of my brows. It's actually not that bad on my hand, but I guess on my face sometimes it comes off like a little too peach and a little too bright for what I'm going for. But it is a really nice consistency. I'm glad I have it. And mine is in the shade, did I say? It's in the shade Vanilla. And then this one I want to use 20 times and I have used it 11. So that one I'm using quite a bit. Then I have the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer in the shade Vanilla Wafer. And this one is very light. Like you thought the other one might have been lighter. This is like pasty. Like pasty. So super pale for me, and it's too pale for me. But in my mind, I swear to God, I feel like my skin is way lighter than it is. So when I go to buy stuff, it's like, you need to go a little bit darker. But anyhow, that one I want to use 20 times, and I've so far used it 7. And last but not least, I'm going to bring in one item. I'm not rolling anything out except for the Tower 28 blush. So I'm bringing in one blush, and it's the About Face Cheek Freak Blush Balm in the shade Shagged. I was calling this All About Face when I hauled this, and it's actually just called About Face. So this is what it looks like. It's more of like a purpley pink, and I'm very excited to use this just 5 times. So that is everything I have for Partners in Cream. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!